Okay, so this is for the World Hunger Organization and the Feast and Famine Organization of this place. So I had this idea for a six-part bed that could be folded so that way it turns into a couch, and it has a secondary part that acts as an extension for the bed that also folds and turns the chair into a swinging rocker. Okay, so how it works is it's a six-part. So that follow this in a rectangle, and so that's 3 and 3, and it folds up so it's a couch, and then it's a bed, and then on the end of the bed, because it's 6 feet long, so it's two sections, 3 by 3, and it folds over so it's 3 by 3. It's micro aluminum, right? And it weighs nothing. It's a carbon aluminum base, and it has netting in between that's slick on one side so it resists water flow through it, and the edges you can put a foam padding on so that way people can use it as a floating bed. So like places that get inundated with rain really fast because this world's going to change really quick, you can put the extension on, right? Because the extension takes it from 6 feet, well, 5'9", to almost 6'8", because it's almost an equal length of one half of it, because that's a stabilization. So now you've got a rectangle, and at the end of the rectangle, you have a piece that is almost half of the length of this here, which this is, let's see, 60 on over, which is that's 30, 60, 72 on out, which is 36 inches. So this piece has to be 18 inches, and then it has to have legs that kick down like this, and it has to be aluminum, and then in between is a webbing, and the webbing on one side shining so the water doesn't get through. On the edge of it is like aluminum, and it's a tubing that you put foam padding on, and you can attach it all together. And if you have loved ones or sick or needy or whatnot, and there's a flood, you take it in low-income areas, and you put yourself on it, you put your pads on it, you put your family on it, and you get on it. All right. And then you get out there and you do what you got to do. You buy the paddle system with it or whatever. But it's for like when floods come, because floods are going to come. They're going to take down our mountains because the earth is going to get bigger. You know this, right? That at one time this earth was much bigger and there were other planets around our earth. And I should shut up now. But I believe that. So this will help people. It goes into a couch, and the extension turns into a little square box that locks together, that takes two bands, and it turns into a swinging chair so that the top part sits in it and people can sit on it like this. It's just a different folding process. It's like origami, but ultralight. So if everybody in, say, India had one, right, and it was approximately at the maximum length 6.5 feet by 3 feet, okay, I made these really big. I made them 6.5 feet by 6 feet. It's like a life raft. It's like a little Noah's Ark, right? So here comes the flood, and the people can't get out. Oh, shoot, it's coming down. The water's up here. How do we get out? Take the bed, unfold it, attach the end of it, put yourself on it, strap all yourself on the outside of it, turn it on, and put your beacon on top. Your bed becomes your safety shelter. We can make these for less than $100. I guarantee it. It's all just tubing and netting and foam. We can give people of places that flood all the time beds that turn into flotilla, and then when we send down the netting from the helicopters or wherever we grab them, it just comes down and it hooks up to the edge of the bed. So it's click, 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 and it's got red marks on it, so we know exactly how to pick them up. Because your whole earth is going to flood, guys. I'm warning you. You don't want to listen to me. Your earth is getting bigger. You guys are taking on new people. Oh, fuck. You guys are... Don't worry about what I said there. You're not taking on people. Your